Welcome to Heat Up Your Retreats, the podcast where purpose meets planning and God-sized dreams come to life through transformational travel experiences. I'm your host, Amanda Heater, CEO of Across the Horizon Travel, retreat strategist, and passionate believer in using travel as a tool for impact. Whether you're a coach, pastor, wellness leader, or change maker, ready to lead your first or even your next retreat, you're in the right place. Let's turn your vision into a powerful, profitable, and spirit-led retreat experience. Let's heat things up together. Hey, beautiful leaders. Welcome back to another episode of Heat Up Your Retreats with Amanda Heater, where we help faith-driven entrepreneurs, coaches, and creatives launch powerful, profitable, and purpose-filled retreats. I'm Amanda, your host and founder of Across the Horizon Travel. And today we're diving into one of the biggest decisions you're ever going to make when planning your retreat: finding the perfect location. So this isn't just about picking the cutest Airbnb or the trendiest destination on Instagram. Oh no, my friend. It's about aligning your vision with the vibe of the venue, balancing the beauty with the logistics, and creating a space that supports transformation. Now, I know how tempting it is to scroll Pinterest or Instagram and think, oh, I really want to host it here. But I have seen so many retreat leaders get stuck in analysis paralysis, or worse. They book a place that looks amazing, but it's a total headache for travel, for comfort, and for connection. So in today's episode, we're going to break down the 3 core elements every retreat leader must, and I mean must, consider before booking. Common mistakes to avoid that could cost you time, money, and energy. Spiritual insight for choosing a location with peace and purpose. And I'll tell you about an upcoming Zoom class that I'm hosting on September 17th, where we will walk through this process live. So grab your notebook or just your favorite cup of coffee, maybe Mojo coffee, and let's get into it. So let's start with the top 3 factors you need to consider when choosing a retreat location. These are non-negotiables. You have to ask yourself, what kind of transformation do I want to create in this space? If your retreat is about deep inner healing and restoration, maybe a luxury cabin in the woods or a beachfront resort with minimal distractions might be perfect. But if you're doing something that's very high energy and you want to have some kind of breakthroughs, you might want a boutique hotel with a great meeting space and tech capabilities. So let the retreat's mission dictate the destination, not the other way around. Another thing is very important to have accessibility for people when they're hosting the retreats. So I once had a client who actually fell in love with a venue that was in Costa Rica. It was absolutely stunning. Private bungalows, infinity pool, ocean view. The only problem, you had to fly into a tiny little regional airport and then drive 2 hours down bumpy back roads. And half of her group ended up opting out. So when planning a retreat, you need to consider, where are your attendees coming from? How many connecting flights are they going to need? Are there shuttles or Ubers? Are there hotels or restaurants nearby for overflow? So make it easy for people to say yes by removing the travel stress. Number 3 is budget and capacity. So this one is huge. You might love that luxury resort that's in Sedona, but if the nightly rate is over $800 and the group minimum is 20 people, you're probably going to be a little bit in over your head. So always balance what you can realistically fill, what fits your retreat pricing, what deposits are required up front, and any cancellation policies and refund timelines. So don't get caught up committing to 15 rooms and you've only sold 4 spots. So let's go even deeper now with some pro tips, the kind of insider insights you won't find in a Google search. So my recommendation is to go off season in the shoulder season. So retreat venues are usually much more affordable outside of their peak times. So you can negotiate better pricing, get better service when they're not overwhelmed. So for example, Tulum in October versus March, huge difference in price and crowd size. Vet the vibe. Always ask who usually books this place? What types of events are most common? What do the staff say about group experiences? I literally call front desks and say, hey, I'm planning a women's spiritual retreat. Do you host a lot of groups like that? If they say, oh, not really, that's a flag for me. I want a place that gets the vibe that I'm creating. Always get pictures and floor plans. Don't rely on the glamour shots. Ask for unedited pics of the actual rooms, event space, the dining area, and bathrooms. And you also want to get a floor plan so you know how far things are. Nobody wants to hike 5 buildings to get to the dining hall. And you want to ask about group discounts and incentives. Many resorts are going to comp your stay if you meet a number of guests. So others offer extra perks like welcome drinks, private dinners, spa credits, but you won't get them unless you ask. Now, I want to pause for just a second and talk to the spirit-led planner in you. As a Christian business owner, I never choose a venue without praying first. I truly believe that God has always prepared a place for your retreat, one that will hold sacred space for the breakthroughs that you're planning. Sometimes I've had to turn down deals that looked great on paper, but I didn't feel that peace. And other times, God opened a door that I didn't expect, and it ended up being just perfect. So, as you're researching, pray over every single option and ask God, is this the place that you've chosen for this season, for this group, for this assignment? Don't underestimate what can happen when you let Him lead, even in logistics. So, here's the bottom line: don't just book a place because it's pretty. Choose based on purpose, peace, and preparedness. Do your research, ask the tough questions, and invite God into every decision. And if you need a travel advisor to walk you through it, I'm your person. So feel free to reach out to me. You can book a planning call with me, and let's make sure that your next retreat is not just beautiful, but strategic, seamless, and spirit-led. Thanks for tuning in. If this helped you, please send it to a friend, post it to your Instagram stories, and tag me at Across the Horizon Travel. See you next time on Heat Up Your Retreats. Bye, friends.
Thank you for tuning in to Heat Up Your Retreats. I hope today's episode sparked fresh inspiration and reminded you that your retreat vision is meant to be realized. Are you ready to take the next step? Please send me an email at amanda@acrossthehorizontravel.com with the subject line of strategy session, and let's start building a transformational retreat that aligns with your mission. Be sure to follow, share, and leave a review so more leaders like you can heat things up too. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep planning bold, and keep heating up your retreats.